Hey everyone, this is Rachel. I am not going to be on here long, but y'all, I could not let tonight pass by without coming on and say that your president has been impeached. Y'all, I was sitting here watching him. Y'all know he's in Michigan doing a rally. They probably had to get him out the White House because, he probably would have been on Twitter tweeting all crazy and shit. But y'all, when they flashed to him, at the moment when that second article of impeachment had reached the 216, and I think it was at 228, he was so red, it looked like he was about to have a fucking heart attack. So y'all, that's it. He is impeached. He has been impeached. But here's a couple things that I want y'all to think about. Pence is actually worse than him. Like my uncle just said, Pence is the type of guy that smiles in your face and plays all nice, and then he he hits you with his badness undercover. At least Trump was up front and out front with his crap, because he wasn't smart enough to keep it undercover. So I don't, Lindy Jemison, you said he was a good president. Everybody is entitled to their opinion, but I'm glad he's been impeached because right now, I don't know if y'all know, but Russia has a spy ship off the southeast border of the United States, about 100 miles from North Carolina. And they talk about the past presidents. That's what your current, president, the one that just got impeached, does. But at no time did Russia feel comfortable enough, Putin feel comfortable enough to come this close to the United States? And y'all, the funny part about it is he's been there for a while. That spy ship has been there. They say what they're doing is they're sitting and watching naval bases. They're watching the comings and goings of our naval ships. They're studying underwater internet, cables and stuff. They are just sitting there. And my question is this: why is Putin sending spy ships within 100 miles big bad United States? You know why? Because this president emboldened him, gave him a license to do whatever he want. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else that y'all should be doing. For some reason, I think we need to keep checking our voter registration as we lead up to the 2020 election, because when I watch those Republicans today, at first I thought they were just on board, because he was the leader of their party, and they were going to support him either way it went. But as I sat there today, hour after hour, watching this stuff, what I come up with is they actually believe in this man. They believe this bull crap that they were spewing all day. So y'all, I'm telling y'all, pay attention to your voter registration. Keep checking to make sure that you are still registered if you were registered. And if you are not registered to vote, it only take a minute, and it only take about 10 or 15 minutes once that 2020 election comes around to vote. Because I believe if we thought it was some trickery and some fuckery in the previous election, y'all, it's gonna be crazy. Because tomorrow morning, when these Republicans, when all this stuff wear off and they realize that this man, y'all, there's no game, he has been impeached. So, for all intents and purposes, he is no longer the president. And y'all, Pence, with his G.I. Joe looking ass, from what I have heard about him, he is actually worse than him. Trump is a narcissist and stupid and all of that. But Pence is it's a little different when the person is not stupid, like Trump was. So I'm a little more fearful of, these months under Pence. But y'all, I did not even know, getting back to that Russian spy ship, I did not know until today. I was watching something and just scrolling through YouTube and came upon several videos where they are talking about this Russian spy ship that has been monitoring the United States for several days now. And then as I watched that video, then you know how recommended videos start to come up in your news feed. Then they were showing videos from about a year ago saying Russian spy ships were on their way to America. So y'all, while a lot of people are sitting up here on YouTube, you know, with all this craziness that's going on YouTube and in this sector, there is real world stuff happening. Okay, first of all, we got a president that has just been impeached. We got Russian spy ships, y'all. Russian. The Russians are within 100 miles of North Carolina. Now, let me tell you what they said. They said they are moving throughout that area erratically, endangering other, ships and I guess boats and stuff that are in the area. What? Let me ask y'all this. What is Russia doing over here? And then isn't it weird that with the impeachment of him, Russia pops up in our waters within a few miles? Are they here to help him or something? Or what is going on? Now, y'all know Putin is no fool. Say what you want to say about him, but Putin, wasn't he the head of the KGB? Putin was the head spy among spies. He taught other people how to be spies. Putin is cutthroat, crazy, and everything. Why does Putin feel comfortable sending um a Russian spy ship here? And then think about this, y'all. He sent the spy ship here and he not even worried about us firing on him. He feels so comfortable that he positioned it so close that they're monitoring the goings on with our Navy. Do you do y'all know in a few months I'll be 55 years old and I ain't never seen no shit like this in my life where we got Russians right off the coast. The people that's down in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Florida, y'all take heed of this. And if you got family down there, take heed of this because I don't trust um Putin. Now, I know that Putin knows that if he does any type of firing on the United States, that we're gonna tear that ass up. We're gonna come back with all guns blazing, hopefully, because with this president, Putin is his friend. So they probably could blow North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida off the fucking map. And he would say, well, he made a mistake. That's my friend. Putin said he didn't do it. And so I believe him. That's the type of person he is. But when I heard that, y'all, a lot of times when you hear all this stuff that's going on, we out here just living our regular everyday lives, going to work, coming home, take care of our business. But when I was sitting here listening to that, I, girl, if I would have had some pearls on, I would have been clutching my pearls because I was sitting there like, wait, what now? And then I had to go back and look at the date on the video. I said, no, this is a few years ago. This ain't nothing that's recent. But then when I looked at one video, it was like 8 hours ago. And then the other video was like 18 hours ago. So I said within the last 24 hours, the news media is trying to tell us that there are Russian spy ships in American waters. And he's at a fucking rally in Michigan? What kind of shit is that? Now, y'all know damn well if a Russian spy ship had been in U.S. waters during the time that Obama was president and Obama would have been just going about his business like nothing was nothing, the Republicans would have been going crazy. I'll be 55 years old in March, y'all. I ain't never heard of no Russian spy ships this close to the United States. But then y'all got to think about it. He just let the Russians be in the Oval Office again. And from what, and y'all, this is weird because my son had to tell me this. From what my son told me, we don't let Russians in our, government offices for fear that they will leave behind bugs and, bug the freaking Oval Office. How stupid can this man be? And y'all, I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna get out of here because I want to watch the rest of the news and I want to see his face when he come off that stage and they tell his ass that that he's been impeached because y'all, when they flashed to him, he was so red. God forgive me, but I was worried for him because the man looked like he was about to have a fucking heart attack, y'all. I girl, I'm from Cleveland and really I'm originally from Cleveland. I don't live there anymore. I live in Columbus, Ohio now. And let me just say this, Cleveland is not booming. I got family, all of my family lives there. So you just got lucky, Lindia. Good for you that you have a job. And if you couldn't find a job when President Obama was in office, maybe that was just you. I don't know. But come on now. But y'all, if you got family down in North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, tell them to watch their local news because, again, I did not even know that Russia was this close to us. I mean, even people, okay, I keep saying that I'm going to be 55, but even people who are in their 40s, their 30s, their 20s, you've lived through let me work the presidents of back. Obama, you lived through Bush, you lived through the other Bush, you lived through Clinton. When have y'all ever known for Russia to be this close to United States? When have you ever seen the American president have a Russian in the Oval Office? Forget the White House, but in the Oval Office, that does not happen. If this man is not working with Putin to destroy and destabilize America, then he is an unwitting, idiotic pawn in Putin's game. Because y'all, have you ever been around one of your girlfriends, you in a group of girls, and there's one girl there's something about her just don't that just rubs you the wrong way. So even though you being friendly, you kind of step back and you're observing her. See, with me and Putin, his reputation would have preceded him. So I would have always stayed cautious of him. I wouldn't have been acting like he was my friend, accepting balls. Remember when this fool was in Helsinki and Putin gave him that soccer ball or something? I was sitting there like, does he not think that maybe it's Putin could put a small tape recorder or a small camera in something? Y'all, Putin was the head of the KGB. Come on now. They say when Putin was a baby spy, that when Putin was out there collecting information on all the people that he was sent, I guess, out to investigate, that Putin basically kept like a dossier. So when he rose to power, that he would have all these secrets on different people so he would be able to control him. So y'all know that's what it is. He got something on Trump. And I'm gonna tell y'all this, and then I really am gonna get out of here. Once this man leaves office, y'all president, because he ain't never been mine. Um, his businesses, the Trump name is mud now. I wouldn't buy or stay at or frequent one of his properties if my life depended on it. Now they say they don't want him back in New York. They even claimed that they were going to name the street that Trump Tower sits on Barack Obama Barack Obama Highway. That would be so funny. I think New Yorkers were actually voting to do that. But this fool said he moving down to Florida, that he don't want to go back to New York. Well, if Putin is has his spy ships on the coast down there by Florida, maybe they down there waiting on him. To lead a stage tonight to take him back to Russia with him. I wish he'd take his ass on, because the last 3 years of him have been nothing but confusion, drama, shit every freaking day. I mean, his whole presidency, his administration, all that, y'all, it's like a freaking soap opera. And I used to just watch politics a little bit. I was like everybody else. If something big happened, I might tune in to one of the news stations, in the evening to just get caught up on what happened. But with him, it's so much every day, all day. Him making fun of teenage girls and telling Nancy Pelosi her fucking teeth was trying to jump out her mouth. What type of grown man acts like that, y'all? What type of he's my mother's age. My mother don't sit around making fun of people like that. Y'all, that's all I had to say. I just want y'all to, if anybody just came in, keep in mind Putin has a spy ship that is stationed off the southeastern corner of our country. And your president is fine with it. He ain't even been talking about it. Putin probably told him, keep your punk ass mouth shut, and he did. Y'all, I'm about to get out of here. I got to go watch the news. Y'all stay safe. Make sure that if you are registered to vote, that your registration still shows that you are active. And if you are not registered to vote, please register. And then in 2020, please, 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 please vote, because these Republicans are mad now, y'all, and they are going to be out. They already talking about that they want him to run again in 2020, even though he been impeached. Y'all, come on now. All right, y'all. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. I haven't been in here in a while. I can't do YouTube right now. It's a little crazy. I'll come back when drama has subsided in this sector. Take care now, y'all. Bye bye.